Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to another edition of Brown Bears First Year Chatter. And, we talked to a few members of the class of 2024 last week for the Brown women's ice hockey team. And today we catch up with four more. Joining us right now, she is a defenseman from Needham, Massachusetts, Cassidy Piersack. Cassidy, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. She'll be wearing the number 2 in a Brown Bears uniform. Also on the blue line from Barton, Nova Scotia, she'll be wearing the number 8 here at Brown Meadow. Carmen. Meadow, how are you doing?
Doing well, thanks. How about you?
I'm doing great, Meadow. Thank you for being with us. A forward from Hermosa, California. She'll wear the number 19 in a Brown Bears uniform. Anna Gallagher. Anna, how are you?
Great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, thank you for being with us. And a goalie from Livonia, Michigan. She'll wear the number 31 here at Brown, Kaylee Doyle. Kaylee, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Well, we look forward to getting to know a little bit more about you ladies over the next few minutes. And Cassidy, we'll start with you. You're from nearby Needham, Massachusetts, a two-time Division I champion, and you skated for a team that went undefeated last year. So that must have been a heck of a season for your team.
Yeah, it was really special to end my high school career that way.
And so tell us how you wound up here at Brown. I would imagine you probably had some other schools that you were considering. What made Brown University and the Brown women's ice hockey program the right fit for you?
Yeah, I really fell in love with Brown when I got to its campus. And I also, growing up, I always dreamed of having a school that balanced rigorous academics and athletics. And I thought Brown was the perfect fit.
Meadow, same question to you. You're from Nova Scotia, and you also won 2 golds and a silver at the Atlantic Cup Challenge, and you played at the Pursuit of Excellence Hockey Academy. Tell us a little bit about those experiences.
Yeah, so I've kind of been all over the place with hockey and from Nova Scotia originally, but seemed to find myself wound up in BC. So yeah, I got recruited to Pursuit of Excellence, like from the SO Cup, and back in grade 10, and then was there for grade 11 and 12. Just an incredible experience. I don't think I'd be where I am in hockey without Pursuit, and just being surrounded by girls that all have the same mindset, same mentality, and just want to grow and get better and wanted to pursue hockey. It was awesome. And that's kind of why I was excited and interested in Brown, because that's the same thing. And I knew that it was with athletics and academics. So.
And you're in British Columbia right now, right? Because there's not a lot of hockey being played in Nova Scotia. So you're kind of keeping your game in shape a little bit?
Yeah, no, unfortunately, yeah, not as much at home, but I've been here and it's been great. It's weird to be with the old team, and there's a few players on there that I played with last year. So it's really nice to see them and see them growing and working hard and meet some of the new girls. So it's been really fun.
Anna, you are from California, but I understand you're not in California right now. Where are you and what have you been doing?
I'm in Massachusetts right now playing with my old team that I played all 4 years high school with, North American Hockey Academy. And just because of the crazy season, I was fortunate to come back here and play with my old team. And it's been fun.
Last year you had an amazing season. You had 56 goals, 48 assists in 63 games. You were named Junior Women's Hockey League Player of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, MVP. Just tell us a little bit about last season.
Yeah, it was a good season. I was fortunate to have such an awesome team and coaches that really helped me, like just thrive on the ice and off, and it was so much fun. Yeah.
Kaylee, you're from Livonia, Michigan. You still tallying up the votes out there in Michigan?
Very slowly, I guess.
So anyway, you're a goaltender, and you actually played for USA Hockey under 18 national. You were a national camp participant. Tell us about that whole experience.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to do that a couple years back down in St. Cloud. It was definitely a fun experience for sure, being gone for a week and experiencing. We actually slept in the dorms, which was kind of cool. And then just to be on the ice every single day with a bunch of different girls who really care about the game was super fun.
And Kaylee, I know hockey's really big in the upper Midwest, is it not?
Yes, Michigan's a big hockey state. There's a lot of competitive hockey. for girls and boys. So
How did you wind up here at Brown, and what were your, choices? But what schools were you considering, and what made Brown University the right spot for you?
I was choosing between like three schools, I'd say. It was RIT, St. Lawrence, and Brown. And Brown, I visited the campus in like end of September, and the campus was so beautiful. It was like fall. I really liked the campus. The rink was super nice, and all the girls, because I stayed with the girls, they were all super nice and welcoming. Same with the coaches. Like I just enjoyed everything, and like the education was definitely a big part. Being able to come in and get a good degree from Brown, and the open curriculum was another thing. So that definitely influenced my decision a lot too.
So the four of you join five other first-year women's ice hockey players that will be coming in next trimester after winter break. And it's a big freshman class, right? 9 players. But Coach Wallig's really excited, I think, about your class. She's trying to change the culture of this program and get Brown hockey back on top where it belongs. And, are the four of you excited to kind of be a part of that transformation, so to speak? Meadow, I'll start with you.
Yeah, I'm very excited. Like, I think that's one of the big things on why I wanted to come to Brown in the first place. Like, hearing from the coaches and how they wanted to have a complete shift and just wanted to turn things around for the women's hockey program. And now knowing that we have such a big class and such a wonderful group, getting to know them on Zoom calls and that kind of thing, I'm just excited to get there. And Brown has like a great history on and off the ice. Like, and the faculty and but between the students and everything, and it's just exciting that we can be a part of that and make history for Brown. So.
Cassidy, I don't know how much you know about Coach Wallig's background, but she was a terrific player in college at the University of New Hampshire. She played professionally and did a great job as a coach at Lake Forest before coming here to Brown. How much have you had the chance to get to know Coach Wallig, either during the recruiting process or now that you're officially a part of the Brown women's ice hockey program?
Yeah, I think we all kind of know her, like Meadow said, over Zoom. And I think that we actually are aware that she was a good player. Subtly, she drops it here and there. And yeah, I don't know if she likes to win. I think that's a good trait to have when you're trying to rebuild a program. And I think that we'll do good. It's a really competitive group, so we should get some wins.
Anna, one of the things that I think a lot of student athletes bring up when it comes to, why they chose Brown, getting away from athletics for a second, Brown has something that's very unique to it, in open curriculum, where you get to kind of chart your own course academically. Is that something that played into your thinking when you selected Brown?
Yes, it definitely was a big factor in why I chose Brown. Because for me, like I have a lot of interests and different sides to myself, and I would love to explore. Like I think Brown is awesome for that and is really a perfect fit for all my interests because I get to explore all of them.
I don't know if any of you have chosen a concentration or are leaning one way or the other. Kaylee, it says that BEO is something that you're interested in. Is that something that you plan on concentrating in here at Brown?
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on. I'm planning on going down the economics track. I took like our one free class is my principles of economics in right now. So that's my plan. We haven't scheduled classes. I think we're doing it in like a couple weeks. So, but that's the plan as of right now.
Cassidy, it also says that BEO is of interest to you. Is that accurate?
Yeah, I'm taking a calculus class right now, so it's a little bit different. It's kind of difficult. I don't know if I'll continue down this path, but that's the goal right now.
Meadow, education and sports nutrition is going to be your concentration. Is that correct? And what would you like to do with that?
Yeah, I think so. I'm just really excited to like explore the different opportunities that could arise at Brown with that. Like, I'm not really sure exactly if I want to be like a sports medicine doctor or if I just want to like pursue nutrition, be a nutritionist kind of thing. I think it'd be really cool to work with sport teams and maybe even Brown at some point. But yeah, unsure but excited for the
Are you,
future of Brown.
are you taking a class remotely this trimester? And what class is that?
Yeah, right now I'm actually doing economics with Kaylee. So it's been great. And I think like down the road, if I want to kind of start my own business or lean into my own practice, that it would be this will be a good class for me to take. So it's going well and it's fun to do it with her. So
Anna, what class are you taking remotely this trimester, and what would you like to concentrate in here at Brown?
I'm also taking calculus with Cassidy, and I'm not quite 100% sure, but I really enjoy sciences and that sort of stuff. So I was thinking maybe down the path of pre-med, but I'm not quite sure yet, but excited to find more about it at Brown.
Kaylee, are you looking forward to getting on campus next trimester? I know it's been such a strange year for all of us, 2020, because of the pandemic. And, you know, for the four of you and for all college freshmen, you know, your high school careers ended in a strange way, and your collegiate careers are kind of, you know, starting in an unorthodox manner because of the pandemic. Are you excited to get on campus?
Yeah, I'm definitely super excited, especially just to get out of Michigan and experience a different environment, get on the college campus and meet all the new teammates for sure is definitely going to be really exciting.
Cassidy, being from so close by in Needham, Massachusetts, how often have you had a chance to visit campus? Not necessarily this year, but maybe over the last year or two when you knew you were considering Brown.
Yeah, I've made my way there a few times just because it is so close by. And then growing up, I had a cousin who went and played on the women's hockey team, so I'm pretty familiar with the rink and that area.
Meadow, I assume you came on an official visit last year. What was that whole experience like?
I did, yeah, in October. I was really nervous. It was one of my first visits, and I was just excited to see like what they had to offer and what it was my first visit to a US school, so kind of what that different um, kind of environment was like and what it would be like. And I just was mind blown by everything that the campus had to offer and the coaching staff and the girls. So it was great. And it's close to home, so that was good.
So Anna, you know, with the pandemic, I think we've all kind of lived to learn this live this new normal, so to speak. But when things started and everything was kind of shut down and a lot of us were just homebound, what did you do to pass the time? Did you binge watch shows on Netflix, or what did you do to kind of keep your sanity, so to speak?
Honestly, looking back at those months, it's just a blur. Like, I don't even know what I did, but I spent a lot of time at home just working out as much as I could in my house and definitely watching a lot of TV, stuff like that. Just spending time with my family.
Yeah, Cassidy, same question to you. And I know, you know, Massachusetts had a big uptick in COVID early on, right? In the greater Boston area. And, you know, I live in Rhode Island, not too far from you. And I just remember, you know, being housebound, like you said, it was a lot of TV. And I really learned to appreciate just going outside for a run or taking the dog for a walk and stuff like that. What did you do to pass the time?
Yeah, so at first, I feel like I slept a lot more than I ever have in my life. And I also have three siblings, so having everyone back in the house was a fun experience. And the best part about my quarantine was that my mom works full time, so she's never really home as much as she obviously was during quarantine. So I definitely became a little bit of a mama's girl during this time, I would say.
Spoken like a true college student. I slept a lot. I love that. That's perfect. Well, ladies, thanks so much for joining us. We really look forward to seeing you on campus next trimester, and stay safe and have a happy holiday season. And hopefully we'll see you in January.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.